with everything you do on your phone, you better hope that that thing doesn't have memory.
I don't watch porn, okay?
I didn't say that.
But I know you were implying it.
It's such a bad amount of anime.
What is Chiefin, my dudes? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday, and I'm excited to say that this is the end of April. I know it's been a long one. I feel like we've been in it for a long time. We've had 5 weeks of April, it feels like. Isn't that right?
Yeah, fuck April.
Seriously. It seems like it's been April for like a year. What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, dude, playing me like a fool from the jump, too.
Seriously. I think it's... When was the Oscars released? Was that in March?
No. Yeah, it might have been end of March.
So that's what it is then. Yeah, that transferred into April, and now it's just like all you're hearing about is Oscars.
The Oscars were so big and had such a fallout that I didn't even realize the Grammys happened.
Neither did I. Someone told me about that. They were like, "Oh yeah, my friend is at the Grammys this weekend." I'm like, "The Oscars was this weekend?"
It's like, I thought that happened already.
Yeah, they're like, "No, the Grammys." I'm like, "Yeah, I hear you."
Yeah, Will Smith. I saw the memes.
I saw him get slapped. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Grammys. I don't even know what won what. I have no idea.
Someone won hip hop. Don't know who though. I really have no idea what happened. I know Nas performed for the first time as a solo act. So I'm not dissing Nas at all, but if Nas is performing alone, that's a pretty fucking uneventful Grammys.
You're like, not dissing Nas or anything, but seriously, like, fuck that guy. Like, he sucks.
Nas, I'm gonna let you have it. But Jay-Z had the best diss record of all time.
I think it's crazy that what's her name? The
Jay-Z?
dark singer. She's
Yikes.
always
what?
She's always like singing about dark stuff.
Oh, Billie Eilish. I thought
Billie
you were
Eilish.
explaining how this person looks, Daniel.
Oh my gosh. No. I'm not going But no, Billie Eilish, she won an Oscar.
Oh, she did? That's like when Adele did the same thing for Casino Royale.
Yeah, well, she won it for, I believe, the last 007 movie.
So album of the year was We Are by John Baptiste. New artist winner was Olivia Rodrigo. I think she's the A, B, C, D, E, fuck you, you're a bitch. And
I actually really like that song. That's a great song.
record of the year, Silk Sonic. That's the Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. So that's cool.
Remember when we saw him live and we were like, wow, the venue was like what, $10?
Venue was like $30, and Anderson .Paak was the house act at this venue in LA. So he was there like every show, opening before the opener for the main act. That main act was selling for 30 people. So that's the level that Anderson .Paak was on.
Dude, what's crazy is we saw him before he got big, and then now he's where he is. But like that was the show where you brought that flask, right? And then
oh yeah,
Mush and Twist, he's like, oh shit, dude, I've never signed a flask before. You snuck that in here? He's like, yeah. But makes you think about like how good the security was in there.
It was horrible, dude.
I mean, that's a metal flask. That should have been definitely on the metal detector.
I walked in drinking it.
Yeah, they're like, all right, you're good. You're good. Yeah, fuck it. You're good. Go ahead.
There's going to be a time in my life where I make this documentary because it needs to be made. It's the golden era of rap for me, of all these people that never made it. OCD, Motion Twist, Futuristic, Hoodie Allen. It's all those kind of, they were trying to be rappy when the turn of rap was going into very melodic, mumble rap and auto-tune style, and they didn't adapt and they just died off. And now they're in their mid-30s and I don't know what they're doing.
You had so many rappers that you were following that anytime you'd play something in your car, I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? I have no, like, what is this? And you're like,
yeah,
just listen. That was when you had like the cassette tape attached to the aux cord attached to your phone. You're like, yeah, dude.
And not even that, it's like I had
shit.
to burn CDs at one point. Like,
yeah.
Fucking come up, dude. I didn't have air conditioning or the ability to play my phone in my car until I was 22 or 23. I had that shitty Chevy Blazer for so long.
And look where you are now. You're Anderson .Paak rich, okay?
And now I don't have a car, so...
You don't have a car?
No, my lease ended and I just ended up selling it. Like used cars right now are going for so much where I made money on selling my lease.
How do you get around?
Oh, we just have one car.
Just one car betwixt the two of you?
Yeah, I mean, Ben's a really small city and I work at home.
She's probably not doing a lot of driving right now while she's prego.
Yeah, I mean, she's not Jeff Gordon out there normally, but
what a callback. That guy hasn't done racing in like 12 years.
She's not Jimmy Johnson. Freelo will know that reference, I think.
I don't know who that is, so good for Freelo.
Guy that was really into NASCAR that had a lisp or whatever. Is that a lisp?
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. He loved Jeff Gordon.
And Jimmy Johnson.
I don't remember Jimmy Johnson, but I do remember him always talking about Jeff Gordon. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to the tracks this year or this weekend. I'm like, cool, honestly, dude.
Parker went to one and he said it was fun. I would love to go to a NASCAR event.
I kind of want to go just to see how it is because the stadium is always packed. So it must be exciting.
Yeah. I think it's really loud too.
Yeah, earmuffs for sure.
Yeah, because everyone yells the F word and the C word.
Speaking of loud, I watched a movie the other day called Coda, which is all about like deaf people and this one girl who's a singer that loves to sing, but her family they're all deaf, so they don't understand why she likes singing so much. And then I told someone I liked that movie, and they're like, oh, if you like that movie, you should watch this movie. It's called The Sound of Metal.
Is this a cartoon?
No, I think you're thinking of Brother Bear with Coda in it.
That's what I was thinking of. The 90s hit.
I knew it. I knew you were. I was reading your mind. It's a really good movie. It actually won at the Oscars best film.
Or no, Sound of Metal won.
No. The Sound of Metal won the year before.
Dude, deaf movies are slapping right now.
Uh-huh. So I didn't know what that was about, but I started watching it last night and I was like, oh, okay, this is like super, super sad. Like the guy just starts playing the drums and then out of nowhere, pop, doesn't hear anymore. Like he's like loses like 70% of his hearing.
Hollywood didn't see the rise of deaf movies coming, and they didn't hear any of the noise from it either.
You really worked for that one, and I honestly got to say that was low tier. That was a bad joke. In fact,
that was not a bad joke.
I would say G.I. Jane 2 was a better joke than what you just did.
Honestly.
And now I think that Will Smith deserves to slap you.
I fucking bring it on, dude. We're throwing blows. I'm not standing with hands behind my back like Chris Rock.
Oh, if you haven't noticed, we're doing a Tomatalk this week. Obviously, this is what we're doing. We've been talking for like 10 minutes.
I can't wait to see the fallout of all this. I'm waiting for the fallout of everything. Like,
there's already been some
still
fallout.
Waiting on a fire COVID documentary. I want to see months down the road Chris Rock do an interview talking about the moment. Like he hasn't really. I saw on stage when he mentioned it, but he didn't address it. Like I'm in the middle part. It's almost like after season 1 of a show you just binge and you're like, fuck, I gotta wait for season 2. I want to see all this stuff.
Well, I know that there's already been a lot of blowback for Will Smith. He has been pulled out of all of his projects that he was working on, like Bad Boys 4, not going to happen.
Thank God.
I mean, I didn't see the first 3, so it doesn't really affect me that much.
Bad Boys 1, fire.
But then he's being pulled out of the Academy as well. Like he can't ever go back to the Oscars. Really? Yeah, not allowed in the Oscars. I don't think they're taking his award away, but I feel like they should, just to show like, hey, dude, you really fucked up. Like,
I say keep it.
I don't know, man.
I think that's the right move. What they're doing, remove him because he's the one that did the issue. But like, you're awarding his performance for the thing he shot, and so I think that's completely separate.
Okay, so it's an award before the slap. So before he did something really bad, you can keep that. That's okay.
Yeah, dude. It's like, Daniel, would you want Michael Jackson's Grammys to be taken away?
I mean, no. Now that you
all
mention
roads
it,
lead
that
back.
makes sense. That makes sense. That was the first time I've actually completely 100% agreed with you when you had completely different views than me. So
I know. All I have to do is support Michael Jackson to get you on my side.
I applaud you on that one. Hee.
Speaking of train wrecks, Kanye pulled out of Coachella, and thank goodness, because that rant on stage, I think he finally someone caught him in his downward spiral and he had a look in the mirror, or someone got through to him and he's like, all right, I need to chill for a while. Because if you notice, he hasn't made any comments. He hasn't posted anything. Mm-hmm. He pulled out of Coachella. I think he's doing what he did after. I'm not saying he's literally doing this, but after he did the Taylor Swift thing, he like fled for a few months or a few weeks to Africa or something, or maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but he dipped for a while. And I think he's realizing that there's the need to dip and lay low for a little bit.
Yeah, I think
like
you're
the
thinking
Anchor
of,
Man.
What's his name? The guy that had the Chappelle show. Oh my God.
Wow.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I know. As I was saying it, I realized.
I think Kanye did go to Africa too, though. But I was thinking the same thing. I've always heard that rumor of Dave Chappelle went to Africa.
Yeah, he's like he was offered money because by the Illuminati, and then he got scared, and then he went to Africa. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I guess it's bullshit because he's talked on the incident since then, and he realized that he just he thought the network was being too racy with jokes and like laughing at his expense at like making fun of black people. And so he kind of thought it was a little, suspect to keep it going. So he decided, fuck it, I'm gone.
What if he was like, I've never been to Africa. I don't know where that rumor started.
Yeah, that is such a dumb fucking rumor. All right, I have a couple of things to pitch you on, Shark Tank-esque.
Okay.
One is coffee cereal. Now you hear that, you think, wow, is that coffee flavored cereal? No. You're the worst person to pitch this to because you don't drink coffee.
I already shook my head. No, I was like,
okay, you're an investor.
You're pitching to the wrong guy. You're pitching meat to a vegan right now. Okay.
Well, do you obviously know the industry for coffee and how big of a fucking $1 trillion industry it is?
I already know I know the idea. I get it. Go ahead, pitch me the idea.
Tell me what it is.
The idea is to, instead of milk, you pour coffee into your cereal and then you eat it.
Yeah, but it's like coffee milk, so it tastes good.
I love how you're like, you don't know it. No, let's see what you got.
Yeah. But so it's coffee milk. So you're getting your breakfast, you're getting some nutrition, and your coffee. For the people that drink coffee, the grinders, the hustlers that wake up early, they don't have time for breakfast, but you need it because you burn out early in the morning. What if you got your coffee and your breakfast at the same time, introducing coffee cereal?
Okay, so that pitch reminds me of a Brian Regan skit where he's like,
"Thank you."
Who invented that peanut butter and jelly in the same jar thing? That's got to be one of the laziest inventions ever. Oh, I'm looking for a sandwich right now, but I'm not gonna open 2 jars.
I mean, it is annoying because then what do you use the same knife in both, and do you wipe off the knife or do you cross-contaminate?
No, and then he goes. Oh, yeah. And then, to get really lazy, why don't you throw a couple croutons in there, put a squeeze bottle on it. Boom. Ooh. You're good to go.
Boom.
Sandwich on the go.
My idea has legs. I think
your idea, actually, it's solid for coffee drinkers. Me, personally, yes. I would not go anywhere near that. That's not happening. I like my milk with my cereal. I don't like my coffee anywhere near it.
You and my coffee aren't in the same sentence. You don't drink coffee. It's insane to me.
I hate coffee.
I know, but you don't even drink tea. Like I
drink tea sometimes.
Yeah, but like how people drink coffee in the morning, you don't drink tea. It's not like you drink tea 3 days a week, do you?
I mean, I drink kombucha, which is tea. I drink that probably like 3 days a week.
Next pitch. You ready?
Yes.
America's Worst Cook. A new reality show. Each week, people make a meal, and if you win for the best taste of that week, you get sent home and paid out. The idea is you're incentivized to do good and get paid to leave. If you make it to the end and you don't win, you're America's worst cook. So it's kind of a reverse show where a lot of game shows, cooking shows, you cook, and then if you're really good, you stay. If you're really good, you leave. And we just want to see who's the worst.
So it's like The Biggest Loser, but food edition.
Oh, is that what happened? Like they lost a lot of weight and they got sent home?
No. Biggest Loser is you keep going the more weight you lose. But that's your losing stuff. So this is them losing the competition. But you're still,
kind of. But Biggest Loser, the goal is to lose weight.
Yeah.
The goal is to go home on this show and just get paid money.
Gotcha. So it's like nothing like Survivor. Survivor's like survive as long as you can.
This isn't like any game show.
I know. I'm saying it's the opposite of that. It's the opposite of those two games, those shows, kind of. It's an interesting take, though, for sure.
Right? Like,
because you're doing way less work. If you suck, you're doing more work.
And I love how all the new reality shows are being started. Like, we tried watching Too Hot to Handle, and the idea is they get all these people on a beach, and I bet this is fake. And then they find out, through the middle of the first episode, this isn't a love show. This is a show where you're not allowed to kiss each other. It's too hot to handle.
Mm-hmm.
So
but they
the
do
same
give
premise,
you incentives, though.
Well, yeah, but the same premise for this show would be just find all these people that are like vloggers that cook and like talk about how good of like cooking they are. Say that, we're going to do this behind the scenes kind of day in the life, whatever. Get them all in some area, not telling them that they're going to be on a cooking show, and then they're instantly enrolled into a cooking show.
Oh, that'd be an interesting take.
I think I got two banger ideas.
I don't know if... Okay, you had me and then you lost me because the very end doesn't make any sense because that means...
What do you mean?
Well, at the very end, what if they're not good cooks? Then they're just going to be stuck on that show for like a month?
No. There's like seasons. So it gets down to two people at the end. You still don't want to be the worst cook in America.
Yeah.
Like, that's the title, is you're the worst cook.
Okay.
And you don't win money if you lose.
Do you get paid to be on the show, or you're just stuck on there?
It's you get minimum wage.
Okay.
There you go.
You know what? This has got some legs. I could see it going
And you sign
somewhere.
a contract to stay, so you can't leave or you die.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm in. I want to be on the show.
Food Network, hit me up. You can call me at 714.
No. I was like, Jesus, how long are you going to take to find out your own number, dude? I mean, I didn't know we were doing fucking Shark Tank ideas. Had I known that, I would have thought up some. I got it. I got a great idea.
What?
Gardettos, but they have a funnel at the end of the bag, so you can eat them on the go. Boom. Gardet go.
Someone needs to find a way to eat chips without getting your hands dirty.
And then grabbing your phone. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
Just a big ass greasy streak across the top of your phone.
It's disgusting. And I had to switch phone cases because my other one got too greasy. So I have a really girly one right now.
Dude, I went to the store to get my new phone, and they're like, "Oh, all we have for this model is pink." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not getting a pink phone." And they're like, "Okay, well, if you want the more expensive model, that one comes in green or white." I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'll take that." I was either have a crappy
Just get the pink one.
No, because the other one had more stuff to it. It had more memory. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of want the more memory, but I didn't want to spend this much money, but it's fine. I'd rather have
With
more memory.
Everything
and
you
spend
do
more.
on your phone, you better hope that thing doesn't have memory.
I don't watch porn, okay?
I didn't say that.
But I know you were implying it.
It's such a bad amount of anime.
You know how many times people were like, "What happened to your phone?" "Oh, it died." And they're like, "Oh, I don't believe you." They didn't believe me, or they thought it died because of porn. And I was like, I don't watch porn. I don't know why you guys assume
You just have
that.
to tell people how long you've had it. You had it for 10 years, right?
No, it wasn't 10 years.
8?
No, it was like 5 or 6.
Oh, I thought it was way longer. But still, that's a long time.
It's been a long time. For phones like this, these things last like 3 years, and then they start like going downhill. And mine did. I brought a charger everywhere. Remember, you thought I had diabetes because I had my phone charger in my back pocket connected to my front pocket.
Literally, I'm surprised at Kyle's wedding when you went to the bathroom that you didn't go to plug in your phone mid-ceremony.
When I left during the ceremony.
Asked the homie with the shield at the front, "Excuse me, is there a charge? Is there an outlet anywhere?"
You said communion, but I'm looking for a connector. Can you find that for me?
I would like my charger in the wall to commune, please.
Yeah, that was the worst timing ever. I thought I had more time. Apparently, people aren't that Catholic in there. I had no idea. I thought there was going to be a lot more communion going on. And then I stand up, and sure enough, I come back. Everyone's sitting down, so I look like a sore thumb.
None of the groomsmen took communion, huh?
No, none of them.
Oh.
Did Kyle did? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a new phone now. I don't have to worry about charging it as much, so pretty stoked about that.
Guys, peace out. Fun April. This pleasure. Thanks for checking us out. Wherever you're listening, subscribe, like, share. We're on YouTube for full episodes if you want to kick back and hang out with us. We will be back next month with some bangers. Have a great weekend. And from all of us here at the Chiefin Podcast, keep it chief.
Keep it chiefin'.
Good sewed, guys.